is held in the air. McGlashan. And the big boy goes up, and Hoskin gets it out. Evans, it was a miss kick. Then tries to don't argue, gives it off. Nice little one to Wheeler. He bangs it on the boot, gets it to half forward. The ball just carries that a little bit extra. Gets inside forward 50, picked up there by Calangiri. He went out wide, couldn't hit the target. Under pressure, they're able to quick kick forward now. The Borough go inside, can't. And over the line with a punch, and it'll be thrown in about 20 metres around from the Eaglehawk goal.
Opening turn here at famous Canterbury Park. Eaglehawk are in attack. Looking to get the first one on the board. Jaron Geary playing deep in the forward line. We're only 15 metres out from goal. Umpire will throw it back in. It'll be Hoskin up against Dalglish. No clear winner. Ground level. It's a stoppage. Umpire will cross his arms, blow his whistle.
Stacks on the mill.
Stacks on the mill, and we'll do it all again. 30 metres out, directly in front. Pretty fresh is Bendigo Football Live.
Match up. Hoskin gets the tap back towards the dangerous goal. Just couldn't quite get the hands on it. Now picking it up. The Dragons defence under plenty of pressure. Is it a goal? It has. It's come off the boot. I'm not sure who kicked that, but it is a goal, and it might have been O'Shaughnessy.
Jack
O'Shaughnessy gets the first of the afternoon and take Eaglehawk to the lead. They lead 1 goal straight 6. And the Dragons yet to score, and that was a luxury portion because they pushed the ball back towards the goal square normally, but just couldn't defend it, the Dragons.
No, O'Shaughnessy got under their guard there. He came in from the side and was able to get a boot to ball. It just shows what first use out of the centre is going to give you today, especially kicking with the wind.
Back in the middle. Strong pressure here through the effects line. Umpire will throw it up. Hoskin against Dalglish. Dalglish for the Borough. Taps it forward 20 metres. They're looking to move it forward again, but the fucking flipped by Dalglish, who followed up his own ball. Halfway between the centre and right half forward. We'll ball it up. Eaglehawk are in attack. 1 goal straight, 6 Eaglehawk. They lead. The Dragons yet to score.
Hoskins pushes it out, pushes it straight down the throat of Evans though. Evans is then tackled, held up. Umpire says give it a man, I'll ball it up again. Hoskins again, gets it out wide, gets a high tackle. It's going to be a free kick. And it will go to Stagg, who gets it off and goes long. That was actually Walsh, sorry. The Dragons go inside forward 50. Coming out was, getting pushed and really didn't get an opportunity there was Collins. Pushed the ball out towards the half-forward line, over the line, out of bounds, and it will be a throw-in. In attack for the Dragons on the outer side of Canterbury Park.
The Borough lead by 1 straight kick. They've got the first goal on the board. Hoskin versus Dalglish. Right half forward. Dalglish wins another tap. He tapped it straight to Noah Walsh though. He goes straight to Cogley, who fumbled the ball. The ball moves its way up onto the outer side wing. Now they're out. Dalglish getting with a lot of hands on his footy. Handball over the top to Davis. Davis will go inside forward 50. Running with the fly to the ball. It's Geary. Sucking up the ball. It's not Geary. In fact, it might be, I reckon, here we go.
No, O'Shaughnessy again.
Second. I'll get it the third time there, Norm. So 2, Jack O'Shaughnessy. 2 on the board early. 2 goals straight, 12. They lead. Sandhurst yet to score. We've gone 3.5 minutes. Opening term, footy fresh is Bendigo Football Live.
And things not looking good for O'Shaughnessy because as he made that kick, he was bumped and he went straight into the goal post. He's now limping into the hands of the trainers, which is not good. 2 goals in a couple of minutes, and now he's going to come off injured. But Eaglehawk used the ball well then. I like the way Sammy Harper and Dylan Williams linked up with handballs. They got the ball wide out into the open and then had a clear path into goal.
Well, he was a bit, he's kicked that off the outside of the boot and then run into the goalpost, but it's back in the middle. 1 down by Hoskin. Come off the bowl, and now inside forward 50. They go with Paul Pratt for the Dragons. Gets it to half forward, gets it out wide. Ball close to the boundary line there, and eventually over in front of Wharton, and it will be a throw-in. That's going to be a free kick, and it's going to go to Eaglehawk on half-back.
They'll drive it through Hurd. Hurd will go to half forward. It was a 60-metre ball. The ball was tapped out of the back now into open territory. We've got the numbers here. Eaglehawk picked up quickly by Harper. Managed to get it on his boot, but it's slewed and goes out of bounds, and we'll have the ball in 35 out from the Borough's goal.
Well, they're getting the ball inside forward 50 with that breeze. It's just carrying over the back of the packs, and the Dragons are just trying to set up to make sure that they are out the back at the moment, but the Borough are still working hard. in amongst it now, picked up there and trying to feed it out, getting tackled. The ball was Davis for the Borough. It's out Evans. Evans along the ground, and it's gone over the line out of bounds for another throw-in. Still about 35 metres from the Borough goal.
Down at the Graveyard, Gisborne, they lead 2 behind. St Maryborough are yet to score. Opening term, round 9, umpire will throw it back in. Dalglish, front position. Hosking, far too strong on that occasion. Puts it down the throat of Smith. Smith a short pass in the direction of Collins, who was snuck up their field. In the middle of the ground, Thompson went hard at it. The ball just has somehow got forward. No clear winner, but it will be Eaglehawk. Turnover now. Handball over the top. Geary getting involved. That's Cal. He's tackled. And just forward of centre, Eaglehawk can attack. We'll have another ball up. 2 goals straight, 12 Eaglehawk lead to 0. Nothing on the board.
They haven't scored yet. That's right, Johnny. As the ball comes back, comes to Wheeler. He gets himself into a little bit of trouble. Dalglish tries to just punch it out there. He can't. Ball wrapped up. Umpire says no, give it to me. I'll ball it up. Still in the centre of the ground. And it looks like there's about 6 interchanges about to happen here. There's people everywhere. Picked up by Walsh. Got a little handball out the back to Coghlan. He went out wide. Gave it off. Now Paul Pratt had the run from behind. Dragons go inside forward 50, but it's going to be turned over. And it's a mark in the back half by the Borough. Langford takes the mark, chips it out wide. He has a player all by himself. Now gets called to play on, gets himself into trouble. They still work hard, coming through and taking it. There was Hurd. He couldn't get it out. The Dragons still trying. Well done by Coghlan. Hits the target now. They go inside. Thornton goes wide, goes out towards Staggers. Hawk from behind. No free kick. Play on. Borough defend. They'll chip it out wide, and there'll be a mark, and they'll be able to defend in the forward pocket right in front of the grandstand, or back pocket for them, and they'll defend across the ground.
They're on their game at the moment. You'd say the Borough. The kick came from Williams. He put it to the opposite pocket. They've got numbers. They'll shoot it around in the back half. Comes to the back door to Hanley. Hanley short pass. Spots up a teammate. So Wheeler with the footy. He'll cross. He'll go deep in his defensive zone. He's right at the top of his defensive square. Eaglehawk got possession. Short pass received by Bennett.
Bennett, though, got himself into trouble. Now they have to set and stick, and they do. Hits the target there with Thompson, and he comes out wide and hits the target just in front of the cameraman that I couldn't see. And now down long. They get it deep inside forward 50 on half forward. Richards gets it for the Borough. Comes there to Thompson, who banks it on the boot towards the goal. Bouncing just on the wrong side of the stick. Through for a minor score. The first of the game. 2-1. And now the Borough lead. The Dragons yet to score here in this first quarter. We have played nearly 8 minutes in the first quarter, and the Dragons are struggling to get it against the breeze inside their forward 50. Borough got plenty of inside forward 50s, and they've scored a couple of times.
Cooper Smith will go short to Ruff. Ruff by hand over the top. Swing it around nicely at Sandhurst. On the end of one is Tardrew. Comes into the side this afternoon, their VFL player.
Quite early, the two VFL players. That was Conforti and Tardrew just got probably their first touches.
So the ball, Sandhurst kicked up to the wing. Maxted got hands on the football. Couldn't grab it, comes off his hands. Right in front of us in the grandstand, we'll have a ball and couldn't get any closer. There you go.
I'll take it. Thanks, Johnny. Not very often. If I was with Jock, this would be, I'm not giving this over to anyone. That'll be thrown in centre wing, grandstand side, Canterbury Park. The Dragons trail by 13. A little tap down, goes straight to Wheeler. Ball and handball back and put under plenty of pressure, and a good tackle there by Tardrew. Brings Billy Evans to the ground. And there'll be another throw-in, just slightly attacking side of centre wing here, grandstand side of Canterbury Park. Ruckman set themselves again. Dalglish up against Hosking, has to run and chase. A little chip out. Ball in front of Wheeler. No, it's not. It's Tardrew there, and that puts him under pressure. Coming towards the boundary line there was Williams. And over the line out of bounds for another throw. Johnny, I'll give it to you. It's right in front of you again.
2-1-13. The Borough, they lead. Dragons yet to hit the scoreboard. Borough look like they're switched on, and they should be after their last 3 weeks. Hosking for the Dragons, taps it forward. Noah Walsh, in fact it was Stagg, the two boys look alike, and they play alike too, the way they hit that contest, and we'll have another stoppage.
Yeah, and there might have been a little bit of a clash of of heads here. Evans, Billy, just getting up a little gingerly. And Staggy went in there and puts his body over as he does.
Up they go in the ruck. Hoskin grabs it out of the air. Handball by Stagg. Dragons punched on by Lee Coughlin. He'll go to 50. It's a hold. Paul Pratt. Umpire, will he call advantage? He won't. No. And it's Paul Pratt with the footy. He'll go handball it to the opposition.
No. It was coming back to Paul Pratt. And I'm not sure.
The Eaglehawk player thought it was a handball.
Yeah, I thought it was and tried to...
well, it should be 50. It doesn't matter if it's an accident, does it? Paul Pratt holds up in the breeze. Won't make the distance. It's a grab. Good mark, Sandhurst. Who's marked it. And he's on a not much of an angle. In fact, it's not. It is Lockie Wright, who's kicked a bag of goals this season already. He's up in the top echelon. He kicked 5, I think, last time we've seen him, Norm.
He did, yes, and was the focal point up forward when Max did struggle to get his hands on the ball.
Probably against the flow a little bit of the momentum of this game. A tricky breeze. It'll go from left to right, and he kicks straight through it, and he kicked a goal. So they're on the board, the Dragons. They go to 1 goal straight 6. They trail Eaglehawk 2-1-13. 11 minutes gone. Opening turn. Footy Fresh is Bendigo Football Live.
Yes, an interesting passage of play there, as you said, John. They hand back to a Sandhurst player that was to get the free kick in Paul Pratt, and it was intercepted by an Eaglehawk player. The umpires didn't pay 50, but they let Paul Pratt run on, and a lovely kick forward, and Wright made no mistake in the middle of 3 opponents to take a good mark.
Yeah, it's probably been a little bit of poor defence though. The ball dropped short and Lockie Wright put himself in front of the pack, and that's where the ball went. Ball back in the middle. Dalgleish gets a little hand through, but it's coming out. Coughlin can't quite run it up. Paul Pratt again picks it up, gives the handball off. They go inside forward 50 again, up a big punch away to the fence. Now there's numbers picking it up and kicking it back over his head. There was Wilkinson, couldn't quite hit a target. He has hit a target, and it's been taken by Collins deep in the pocket on the outer side of Cannery Park. He'll kick from about 40 metres against the breeze, and this will be right back into the teeth of that breeze. The experience of Collins. He's got the lead from Coughlin, ignores that. Lines up, comes in, very deliberate with the shot, and he's put it to the thin side, very thin, over line out of bounds on the full free kick, last line of defence to the Borough.
Oh, wasn't even a score.
Nope. No. Let's cross that one off, John.
Now, Eaglehawk, they haven't mucked around. They've played on quickly from full back, and it's very quickly up under the wing. Got one under the chin there was Callan Geary of the Borough. Free kick. No one stands a mark. Plays on. Runs his measure. He'll go shallow inside forward 50. They'll set themselves. Good work by Ireland defensively. They all tied up. 48 metres out from goal, 45-degree angle. Eaglehawk are in attack. We'll ball it up, and the margin is just 7 points.
Ball thrown up. Hoskin, no one on the end of it. Callan Geary, Jaron went through, couldn't quite get hold of it. Still at ground level, trying to work their way out of there with Stagg. He nearly got it out. Now a little toe poke forward, ends up in the hands of the Borough, and they kick it forward. That was Hillier. He kicked it up and under. Ball bouncing around, still into attack. Picked up by Richards, gave it out to his man there in Dalgleish. He went for the shot, but it's gone through for a minor score there, second. 4. They now go to 2 goals, 2-14. They lead the Dragons 1 straight, 6, and we'd say after the start the Borough had, they really, Norm, haven't put the score on the board for the Breeze at the moment.
No, they've found it difficult going forward in their last 2 forward attacks. They've just bombed the ball up high and hoped that it ends up with a teammate, which hasn't happened. But the contest I'm loving at present is Hoskin against Dalgleish. At ground level, Dalgleish has been a little bit better, but in the ruck contest, he's also nearly broken even with Hoskin at this stage.
Yeah, and that's he's a great ruckman, Hosking too, so Dalgleish, positive signs. Let's head out to Tannery Lane. The Storm lead by 7 points, 4-1-25. They lead the Tigers 3 goals straight, 18, so good start. And Golden Square out at Kangaroo Flat, Dow Park, 2 goals straight, 12. Lead the Roos, 1 goal straight, 6. And here it's a 7-point margin. 2-1-13 Eaglehawk leads Sandhurst, 1 goal straight 6. And well, looking for the
the footy's gone out.
The football's gone walkabout.
And this is the problem here, and they haven't got another ball. I should have another ball ready to go here at Borough, because if it goes down the back over into the park, you know, it's very hard to get back. Exactly.
Forget my ignorance. Don't change the balls at half time, quarter time, or whatever. Surely there are other balls like that.
No, they normally have the ball for the whole day, unless it goes flat or.
Do you know what it stands me in a major league, Brian? To be honest,
they should have another ball ready to go. I mean,
Eaglehawk should have another ball. There should have been 2 balls taken in the room. There should have another ball ready to go.
It might depend on how many the league delegate the club to for the year, because they might only give them enough for 9 home games. It's an interesting situation. The thing I've liked about the first quarter of this game so far has been what we've seen in the last 3 or 4 weeks with top of the table clashes. The contest for the football's been great. The pressure by both sides. There's no easy kicks out there, which makes it difficult. And Sandhurst, I think, have worked out how to play into this wind. They've kept the ball low. They've chipped it around. They've run through for handballs, and they made it easy to get their first goal of the day.
Now all the players have pushed up, waiting, so there's basically nobody in.
That's right. Nobody over the back half of the centre.
No one on the back half of the square. No one in their forward 50 for the Dragons, and the ball is still in the park, and it still hasn't come back, and they still haven't got anything from the Borough. They still haven't got another ball out there. I don't know why they haven't got it. The umpire's standing over there waiting for someone to bring another ball out.
Yep.
And eventually,
put another jump on the bike and away they're going.
They've got it.
It's come back over the top.
Yeah, they need to have another ball ready.
They drive down to Castlemaine to fetch it. I think that's how Cooper Smith will kick it in for the Dragons. 6 playing 13. Smith will play on from fullback. Holds up in the breeze. Geez, that just goes to show how strong it is. Big punch from Wheeler. Puts it inside forward 50. Again, running onto it will be Williams. Hurry kick now, they'll go forward. It's not a straight kick. Jaron Geary trying to get his hands on the footy. He did, but it goes over the boundary line. 10 metres out from goal. The Eaglehawk attack, it'll be a ball in.
Well, they've got it inside there. They've kept it inside of the Borough. They need to get a goal out of this. It's probably a 3 to 4 goal breeze. Ball thrown back in. Ruckman set themselves. Well, Hoskin just got rid of his direct opponent. Handballed it over the top looking for Walsh. Couldn't quite hit him. And the ball has bounced and gone over the line in front of Mullen for the Borough. About 50 metres out from the Eaglehawk. Ruckman set themselves again. It's Hoskin and, well, the ball handballed around, poking up, picked up by Wheeler, a snap around the corner, and he's put it through. It's 1 from nothing, and 1 from something from nothing, and Wheeler gets his first of the afternoon. They get their third. They go to 3 goals, 2, 8-20. They lead the Dragons 1 straight 6. We've played 18 minutes, although the ball went missing for about 5 of those, Normie.
They did, Brian, and it was excellent play there by Wheeler. He knew where to run to the throat of the ball, and he made no mistake with the left foot snap round the corner. It was interesting to watch McGlashan. He did not want to have anything to do with contact in the contest with Hoskin there, and that meant that because there was no contest, the ball just fell at Hoskin's feet because he was waiting for contact that never came.
Toe-poked it just in the wrong area.
That's right. It got to Williams, and Williams was able to kick the ball in, and Eaglehawk were able to keep it in there.
Up we go in the ruck. McGlashan is in the middle. It'll be a secondary ball up because it'll be a stoppage. Out of Tennery Lane, they've kicked out to a 19-point margin against Kyneton, so rapid-fire game out there by the sounds of it. Just forward of centre for the Dragons. Both sides going hard in the middle. Spills to Connick of the Dragons. That was a miss, and we'll do it all again. Just forward of centre for Eaglehawk. They lead this game 3-2-20 to 1 goal straight 6. We've gone 19 minutes and there'll be a fair bit of time on here. Footy Fresh has been to go football.
Hoskin put it down the throat of Codwin. Couldn't quite take it. Good work by the Dragons though. Tarju in the end of it. Picks it up. Now gets around on that left boot. Banks it forward. Bouncing ball. It's gone through about 10. Picked up by McGlashan. Chipped it out, and Lux of Fortune ends up in the hands there of Thompson. And he goes all the way back, hits his target there, and Bennett then turns it over. kicks it to Maxted. He's got a player in the pocket. Can it get there? Can't be. It was Morton. He needs to get it. Got it across the face of goal. Bouncing ball. And eventually it's gone over the line out of bounds for throw-in about 10 metres around from the Dragons' goal.
Yeah, it's almost costly for Eaglehawk there. They telegraphed across from one side of the ground, the other. Maxted ran from the goal square and took a lovely one-handed mark.
Sandhurst attack. Thrown in, Dalglish grabbed it out of the air for Eaglehawk. Spills to a teammate who kicks it hurriedly. It goes towards the boundary line. It's one of those ones, if you're watching AFL, that would have been free kick. It would have been a free kick.
Insufficient attempt.
But it was genuinely off the side of the boot. 48 metres from goal. Sandhurst attack. They are kicking against a pretty strong, we'll even call it a wind at times.
A wind?
Well, a bit more than a breeze, I say, Brian, as we've got a whistle on play. Sandhurst will get a free kick for a hold in the contest, and it'll go to Hosking, and he's got a pretty good leg on the run he has anyway, Norm.
He has on the run. It'll be interesting to see. We saw it to Kiwiau a few weeks back that all he wanted to do was handball when he was in positions like this. Just at present, there's been a lull in the breeze, which might help him kicking towards goal.
So Hosking, he's a left footer. Crosses the paint mark of 50. Stabbed at low ball. Somehow it found a way to score a minor one. Should have been killed in the end because it just didn't get any acceleration at all.
Well, it was like a dead pigeon floating.
Yeah, I'll wait for the goal, Peterson, dead pigeon. It'll be 1-1-7 now. Sandhurst, 3-2-20. Footy fresh as Bendigo Football Live. 21 minutes gone. Term.
Get in. They take it to the outer side. The Borough. A long kick outside defensive 50 and a good mark taken by the Borough on half-back. They come into the middle of the ground. Bouncing ball picked up by Evans. Under pressure. Has to get rid of it. He's gone, been pinged and taken to the ground. And Niall will get the free kick on the outer side half-back flank. He has a player out wide. He goes in that direction and finds a teammate on centre wing, outer side, in front of the scoreboard that's not working. And they'll go long. It was Walsh. He goes down the line, but that's a poor kick over the line out of bounds on the full. And a free kick to the Borough on half back.
Hanley. Geez, he goes a long way back in order to go forward. He's gone into the defensive 50. They've got numbers here. They'll share it round, ends up with Jack Thompson. It was a poor kick, made him work, but he had plenty of time and space. Sold all over the county, then goes inboard. Poor kick. Turnover. Kicked it straight to Tardrew. Tardrew then goes short and spots up a teammate, and they're going to have another shot of goal here with Maxted, who took a mark, and poor checking. That was just a couple of errors there by Eaglehawk. That's why Sandhurst got a shot at goal, Norm.
Yeah, a couple of errors, but also good reading there by Tardrew, and he was able to chip into Maxted, showing their experience, showing why they're playing in the VFL.
Maxted.
Probably should have played on, I reckon. He's put himself now in probably just distance. It's going to be a long way to get it there.
If any other kicks are an indication, he may struggle. It's long. Oh, go home. Rubbish on top. Gee whiz, he kicked it about 60 up. I might be exaggerating a little bit there, Brian, but it was one of those balls. He gave it elevation, and it just had the penetration as well. So, that's a good result there for Sandhurst. They'll go to 2-1-13. They'll trail 3-2-20. 23 minutes gone. Opening term pretty fresh as Bendigo Football Live.
Yes, and the strength of the wind is shown by the flag. It's wrapped around about 5 times around the goalpost. That was an excellent kick by Maxted.
I can't believe it went that far. Hoskin out of the ruck, gives it off to Paul Pratt. And Dragons go inside forward 50 again. Bouncing ball. Who's first there? Can 40. It bounced away from him. Picked up by the Borough in O'Shanassy, who is back on the ground after that little incident down the forward line, the goal post. But he's backed out there. Ball will be balled up on the outside. Targi gives a little kick around the back. Dalglish got out, he got pinged, got held and got thrown to the ground. Stagg will take the free kick. Dragons get another opportunity to go inside forward 50 as Conforti...
Yeah, Conforti wanted the advantage, but the umpire wasn't paying it. He would have been pinned had it been given.
Stagg, outside forward 50. He looks to go inside, gets it up and under. The big fellas will fly. Who can take the mark over the buckets, but it's been handled by Langford, who takes a nice strong mark in defence.
He's done well in this first quarter for Eaglehawk down back.
Langford sends it to the outer side, looking for Dalglish. He's got position, but good defensive work by Wilkinson. He did well. Then the ball spilled outside wing. Wilkinson, that's Matthew, will pick it up. and then he just fumbled, and we'll go over the boundary line. Scoreboard side, that's not working. We'll ball it in, but I can tell you it's a 7-point margin. Eaglehawk lead, and we've gone 25 minutes in this opening term. Footy Fresh as Bendigo Football Live.
Should be a fair time on with the amount of time that ball went into the park, came off the pack. Evans gives it off to his teammate. Now they go in. That was Geary. Went inside forward 50, got over the back. Dragons got the numbers. Bounces off. Running into an open goal and another one. O'Shaughnessy kicks his third in the first quarter for the Borough, and they are on fire. And he has got his third. That is a magnificent kick for the Borough, and very well read, Norm, off the pack.
It was an excellent kick forward by Calgary. He put the ball over the top of the competing players, and O'Shaughnessy, as we saw at Golden Square last week, he's very quick at ground level, and he made no mistake once he got hold of that ball and ran clear of his opposition.
4-2-26, 2-1-13, and it looks like a H that fall on that board. I don't think the boy knows how to get the 4 up going on the flip overboard.
I wish my mouse was pretty short, but I got to put a dollar sign in it, might help. So from the restart though, it'll be Eaglehawk. They'll kick it forward again, but Tanner Nelly for the Dragons, strong and contested. Saved that.
Oh no.
Short pass, and he's crossed it up. He's kicked it straight to Calgary of the Borough. Short pass to his brother Jaron Geary, offered a lead, and his first real possession of the afternoon will be a shot at goal, probably a 45-degree angle, and he's 38 metres out from goal, we'll say.
Yes, and once again, Calgary sets up play there. That's 3 times in this quarter he's been able to set the ball up for Eaglehawk to have shots at goal.
Jaron Geary, the St Kilda Warrior, now playing for Eaglehawk. He was at war with Norm Jenkins last week, but that was another story. Jaron Geary, he goes wide, ball kick, minor score. And that would have been a handy one just on quarter time. The siren hasn't yet sounded, but we're not far away from it. 4-3, 27, Eaglehawk. They lead 2-1-13. The Dragons, we've gone 27 minutes opening turn.
From fullback, the Dragons, they take it to the outer side. Big pack forms. No one could take the mark. Maxted was there. Ball came off the pack. Coglan had it, James, that is, and eventually held up. And the umpire said, no, give it to me and I'll ball it back up. Still, Ruckman taps it down. Coglan, that was Lee. Couldn't get the kick away. Wheeler on the ground, trying to get it out to Dalglish. He couldn't get it out. Diving in was Paul Pratt. Ball over the at the bottom of the pack. Eventually the umpire says, no, give it to me. And I'll ball it up still just inside the centre square on the, the attacking side for the Borough.
They're leading by 4 goals. I reckon it's probably fair enough to say that it's a 4-goal breeze. So, in fact, it's only 3 goals, really. If my maths is any good, which it's not, Brian.
No, you are terrible.
Anyway, you get the point. As the ball goes inside forward 50 for the Dragons, Eaglehawk need to be careful here through Holmes. And the ball goes over the boundary line defensively. Got out of the ball in 20 metres from the goal that Dragons attack. Footy Fresh has been going Football Live.
Deep into attack, Dragons, 27, nearly 28 minutes gone. And had some opportunities, the Dragons now. Can they make something of it? The Ruckman set themselves. Big throw in, ball at the top of the square nearly as Hoskin had it. Blue shot hit him. Umpire said no, give it to me, and I'll ball it up again just outside. Tap it down, tries to put James Coglan, picks it up, gives a handball off, quick one around the corner, and the Dragons get another one. And I'm not sure who got it.
Nick Stagg
got the late goal for the Dragons here this afternoon. That takes them to 3-1-19. They trail the Borough, who are 4-3-27 here at the 28-29 minute mark of the first quarter at the Canterbury Park. Footy Fresh is Bendigo Live.
Yes, Dalglish did everything possible then to try and stop Big Hamish Hosking getting a handball out, but it was to no avail. It went on to Lee Coglan, and Lee Coglan's handball found Nick Stagg, who made an easy snap.
Well, you'd be happy if you're Sandhurst kicking against this pretty strong breeze. The ball goes inside 50 from the restart for Eaglehawk. Ruff ends up with a footy deep in his defensive zone for the Dragons, sends it beyond 50. Benching ball, spin the pack, will go out of bounds, and we'll ball it in. Good football.
And Sandhurst have done well, as I say, when they move the ball against the wind, they keep it low and they run it.
3 against the breeze, and it's a fair breeze. Hoskins hits it down. O'Shaughnessy on the end of it, can't quite pick it up. Ball running towards the boundary line, seeing it over there was Thompson. And another throw in on half forward. 29 and a half gone. First quarter, but we did lose the ball for quite some time, so we might get a little bit of time on. Ball thrown back in, comes off the pack again. The Borough go inside 450, quick kick. Richards comes out, can't take any control, puts his head over. It was Connick. Niall got it, tried to handball it, gave it back towards Ireland. Ireland gave it off to a teammate. Now they come out Conforti, hits the ball, goes over the top of Collins. Now under pressure, diving to the ground, did extremely well was Langford, beat good tack on the ball though from Connick, and again he's knocked it over the line, and it'll be a ball in right in front of us here at grandstand side of Canterbury Park, where we see the score at the moment 4-3-27, 3-1-19 at the 30-minute mark of this first quarter.
Marginally forward of centre wing, Eaglehawk. Umpire throws it in. Dalgleish wins the tap, but it was swooped by Sandhurst. Jeez, it was a good bit of hard work. As the ball now spills, hurried kick out of the pack by Jack Thompson. That was smothered. Also offering support was Davis. He can't get out. 70 metres out from Eaglehawk.
Free kick Sandhurst, high tackle.
Defensively, Dragons.
Stagg again. Loves to throw that heady man.
Left half back. Broadcast side. Stagg looks further afield. Now it's a long ball, hold up in the breeze. They'll set themselves, hold off the ball. Free kick will go the other way. It'll be Dalgleish and Eaglehawk on the wing.
Centre wing. Just got his hand there, Hoskin. Gives it off, gives it to Wheeler. Wheels on the left boot, goes long and deep inside. Big pack forms, plenty of Dragons coming off the pack nicely. Row front and square was Williams, couldn't quite get it out. Dragons got numbers, good work by James Coghlan. Gave it off towards Noah Walsh, he got himself under plenty of trouble. Ball at ground level, picked up by Walsh again, couldn't hit the target. It's coming back in, ball with Geary, got tackled, got ball to ground. Going to be a free kick, is it? Or is it? Yes, it is. It's going to be a free kick to James Coghlan for the Dragons on half back, and he'll relieve the pressure deep into this first quarter. 32 minutes gone here at the moment.
Coghlan kicks it long down the line, out of side wing.
Ball kick.
Breeze got it, kicked it out of bounds on the full, so it will be a free kick. It's going to go to Mullen. They tried to one of the players there trying to get a cheapie was Langford. Umpire wouldn't rebut it. I love to used to do that, Brian. Get your stats up.
Yep.
Bennett, he receives. Short pass Hanley. They've horseshoed across half back. Short pass Holmes. Holmes now with the Borough. Inside forward 50. They'll set themselves. 35 out directly in front. Harper. It's all good through the Dragons. Hurried kick out of the pack. Maybe only moments early. Coghlan involved. Eaglehawk. Now they take possession. Turnover after turnover. O'Brien. Then it spills in the direction of Evans. Evans short pass. He spots up. Might be Harper that's taken a mark directly in. It is a... No, it's not Harper. It's O'Shaughnessy. I can never get him right, Norm.
No, you can't, John. You had trouble last week. He's got long sleeves like Jaron Geary. They're both down there.
Does this bloke got a kick before I recognise him?
One of these days you'll get it right.
He kicked a hoop last week.
He's kicked through already, John.
Yeah. And he's going to kick forward, don't you worry about that. He's got the breeze because he's a left footer. And he kicks a behind.
Commentator's curse, mate. That is unbelievable. That was anyone.
It's going to happen. 28 playing 19, 33 minutes gone, and opening term footy fresh as Bendigo Football Live.
Smith plays on from fullback. Is he not going to get enough distance? Richards comes across and takes a good strong mark. Darcy Richards for the Borough. Now, he's a fair chance to kick the distance here. He's got a little one on the inside Wheeler, just hanging around, looking for a little left footer off, which he is a left footer. Would have been on the right side for a lefty.
He's trying not to kick it in the park.
He's got a lane at the left-hand goalpost.
Well, we're right behind it. He comes in, Darcy Richards, to just probably make the quarter very good. That is a magnificent kick. Darcy Richards puts her hands in the air and gets another one for the Borough, and they get their fifth. They go to 5-4 34. They lead the Dragons 3-1-19. 34 minutes gone first quarter. Footy Fresh is Bendigo Football Live.
Well, it's the second or third time in this quarter that Darcy Williams has flown for marks. That one he was able to take, and had he taken the others, I think the score could be a lot different. But he just found it hard to get hands to ball early in the quarter. He's finally done so, and made the most of it with an excellent kick from 55 to 60 metres out.
And he celebrated just as he kicked it, didn't he?
Hands in the air.
What a kick it was, just with the breeze. It's fantastic. Hurried kick out of the pack now for the Dragons. It's way across half forward. Conforti getting involved. Now it is again Eaglehawk. They'll take possession. Handball over top to Hillier. Handball further field to Sam Thompson. Looks like Jaron Geary spotted him. Didn't quite mark it. Geez, he should have. He had it in front of his eyes. He had a lot of piece of it. Smothered kick by the Dragons. Ruff tried to get it out of the area and couldn't. Darcy Richards tracks it boundary line and toe pokes it over, and it will be only a ball in 49.6 metres out from goal. Eaglehawk attack, 34 playing 19. Footy Fresh is Bendigo Football Live.
Yeah, good second effort from Darcy Richards there. Good smother, and then he followed up to make sure it stayed inside the 50.
35 minutes gone off the pack. No, Dalglish. Cam McGlashan tried to run it straight towards goal. Couldn't quite get it. Ball up though. Still inside the arc of 50. Ball at ground level. No one can get hold of it. Coming off the pack. Conforti came through. He got a high tackle. And Sam Conforti will take and relieve the pressure for the Dragons inside their defensive 50. They just need to make sure they hit a target here and hold it up.
He's only a small man.
He is a very small man, but can run a long way and kick it a long way.
Kicks it with his left foot, but he kicked it straight to the opposition turnover. To Langford. We've gone 36 minutes in this term. The ball goes inside forward 50 for the Borough. Lewin Davis overran it, ran underneath it in fact. It goes over the back, tumbles over the line. 25 metres out from Eaglehawk's goal.
Timekeepers must have fell asleep.
No, as well as having that lost ball, we've had plenty of ball out of bounce like this, and of course the clock stops till it comes back in.
There's the siren. Quarter time here at Canterbury Park. And it is the Borough who lead 5-4-34 to the Dragons 3-1-19 at quarter time.
At Gisborne, it is a big margin already. Gisborne leads 7-4-46 to Maryborough, 2 behinds. At Dowler Park, Kangaroo Flat Trail 2-1-13 to Golden Square 7-5-47. And the Storm out at Tannery Lane, they lead 8-3-51 to Kyneton.
It feels like home, it feels like home. Barry Plant, it feels like home. A place for you, a place for now. And Barry Plant will show you how. Turn the key and flick the light. Bendigo, you know it's right. Feels like home, it feels like home. Barry Plant, it feels like home. feels like home, it feels like home. Berry plant, it feels like home. A place for you, a place for now. And Berry plant will show you how. Turn the key and flick the light. Bendigo, you know it's right. Feels like home, it feels like home. Berry plant, it feels like...
Third down back's also done very well. Like the way Calgary's set play up, and Langford taken some very good marks, and Wheeler also been very good at ground level and out of the centre for Eaglehawk.
Yeah, for the Dragons, no particular order. I thought Andy Collins has had his hands on the ball a couple of times. He's done pretty well. I thought Walsh on the outer side. I thought Nick Stagg's efforts and the way he puts his head over the ball has really been good. Paul Pratt been very good. Curtis Smith down back. James Cogwell probably at this stage probably the best man on the ground. So ball back in the middle of the ground. We get set for the second quarter. The Dragons with the breeze. They trail by a couple of goals.
34 to 19.
34 to 19. As the ball is held in the air. As we go, Dalglish up against Hoskins. Hoskins just runs across him, holds him out, gets the tap down. Picking it up was Evans for the bow. They go inside forward 50, a quick kick inside. Good, strong mark by Hood, who put his body on there. Or was it Nelly? Nelly it was, and takes a really nice strong mark and goes to the outer side.
They'll set themselves. The ball spills to the back of the pack. Sam Thompson tracks it towards the boundary line for the Borough. Can't win it. It goes over the line and we'll ball it in.
It's interesting to see that first foray forward by Eaglehawk. It was the Sandhurst players that read the fall of the ball better. There was 3 Sandhurst players could have marked that.
Umpire will throw it back in. Up they'll go. Hosking taps it to the front of the pack. He's got no one there. Well, there's 3 players really around it and they all dive on it. And we'll have to do it all again. It'll be a ball up, outer side. Tardru getting up very gingerly.
Yes, it was a solid tackle by Dalglish there after the ruck contest.
Umpire throws it up. Hosking, a little tap to Stag. Stag tries to make a park. Good tackling Wheeler of the Borough. Stoppage again, ball up, outer side. 34 playing 19. We've gone 2 minutes into this second term. Eaglehawk lead.
Ball ground level. Paul Pratt picks it up, gives it a good foot. He got a high tackle, no free kick. Ball out the back. Little hands there. Coghlan, that was Lee. Couldn't quite pick it up. Running hard at it, then trying to burst through the pack was the Borough player there. And Wheeler got held up. Umpire said, no, give it to me. Stagg just held him up in his tracks. Hoskin gets himself in front. Off the pack, Tarju couldn't quite get the kick away. Still in a big pack on the outer side. Umpire again says, give it to me and I'll ball it up as we have another ball up on half forward here. Slightly into attack for the Dragons.
They've got the breeze, which is going to the city end. Receiving a handball at the back door was Conforti. A hurried left inside forward 50. Was looking for Collins, couldn't find him. Wilkinson made a path though. He's got someone on it, so it looks like Coghlan. Lee Coghlan going. I reckon it's been...
touched on the line.
I'll tell you what's happened. Thornton has given away a free kick. That's what's happened.
Yeah.
No, he has 2. Yep.
He was holding, it was one of those ones that was one-on-one in the goal square. He tried to shepherd a little bit, but the backman on this occasion won. Holmes plays on quickly, runs his measure, short, low, bullet ball, spots up, might be Harper that's got it, in fact Thompson. No, I'll go with the other one, it's Harper again. Harper, the ball boomerangs in the breeze and he's kicked it straight to the opposition, and in fact it might be out of bounds on the floor.
Either way, it was going to be either mark or a free out the full, and Tarju will take it on centre wing on the outer side. He goes long, puts it inside forward 50, big pack over the back. Collins runs onto it, handle over the top, Thornton an easy one from right in front and bangs it through. And the Dragons get one early in this second quarter. They go to 4 goals, 1-25. They trail the Borough 5-4-34. We've played 3 minutes in this second quarter here at Canterbury Park, famous Canterbury Park. For you fresh is Bendigo Football Live North.
Yes, Andrew Collins, he read that better coming. He Hosking didn't go for the mark. He left the pack go up. He waited behind, got the easy ball, handball over the top to Thornton, who was standing in the goal square. He turned around and made no mistake, and it'll be interesting to see how Eaglehawk, we saw a shot kick by Harper going into the breeze. They've got to keep the ball low, not put it up in the air.
Up they go in the ruck. Hosking wins it. Wilkinson, who's getting involved, his hands on the footy a little bit now. He goes an up and under kick. Mark didn't go the required distance, still Williams tried to claim it. Now Wilkinson again, he's been tough in the contest. Hurried kick out of the pack. Eaglehawk will go forward now. Little handball over the top. Harper couldn't collect it. All tied up. Might be low. Noah Walsh trying to make a path. No, in fact, it is right. Couldn't make away, and on left half forward for Eaglehawk. Ball up.
Hoskin out of the ruck, takes it, gets tackled, can't get it off. Ball in dispute, running through. Trying to burst through was a wheel up. Couldn't quite get there, but held up by Conforti. Umpire said give it a man, I'll ball it up. Half forward line. Dalglish up, big punch away, tries to put someone on the end of it, picked up there Wilkinson again. He's been really good, bangs it forward, bouncing ball, Maxted though, Lux of Fortune, ball off the pack, big punch away, Coghlan will run onto it forward, gets a little handball, gives it to Conforti, Conforti runs in, there's another one of the Dragons. They're off and running, they've got two quick ones in this second quarter. Conforti kicks his first of the afternoon, and they go to 5-1. 31, they trail the Borough 5-4-34. No one doing the scoreboard over the far side there, but we've played just on 5 minutes in this second quarter. Footy fresh is Bendigo Football Live.
Yes, a lovely sidestep there by Lee Coghlan to get himself in the clear, and from there Conforti running past, got the handball and made no mistake from 40 metres out.
Left boot
And all, and excellent to see the way Sandhurst are running the ball, whether they're going forward or whether they're going against the wind.
Good signs here for Sandhurst. From the restart, hurried kick by Calgary out of the pack. Kicked it straight to Noah Walsh. Plays on quickly. Short pass. It misses the pack and goes shallow inside forward 50. It'll be Maxted runs over the top of the football and ran through it. Eaglehawk will mop up. Little handball to Bennett. Bennett of Eaglehawk. He's coughed it up as well. He's kicked it straight to Connick. Connick will look to go long and high for the Dragons. Inside forward 50. Collins didn't get a free kick. Hurried kick out of the pack by Hanley. Under pressure out of Borough now. Kicked it straight to James Coghlan, who's got a mark 78 from goal.
Chips it over the top. Quick one going inside. Wharton ran out. Couldn't quite take the mark. Gave the handball off to Tarju. He gave it off a little one out the side, looking for a teammate there in Walsh. Couldn't get it. Poor tackle brought to ground, and it's going to be a free kick, and it will be.
High tackle, Brian.
Wilkinson, was it? High tackle.
Yeah, high tackle to Eaglehawk.
And it will be a free kick to the Borough on half back here, right on the grandstand side of Canterbury Park, and they're looking to go across the ground.
It goes through Davis. Davis spots up a team. I reckon you can hear the slap in the FX mic too, Brian, when that tackle was affected. Sam Thompson received it. Defensively, we kick to Mullen. It's a poor kick as well. They're not using against the breeze well. They're not playing smart footy, as Norm alluded to. And there'll be a stoppage, out of side, ball up, out of side.
Normally on that other side of the ground, you've got to be really careful. When the ball goes in the air, it drifts towards the line. So you've got to be careful when you're kicking it down along that line, haven't you?
That's right, and neither side have mastered it yet. We saw in the first quarter, Sandhurst put 5 out on the full, and Eaglehawk have put 2 already.
Wheeler puts it to the advantage of Richards. He won possession on half back. Now Richards marks on half forward. There is no way you kick this. No way.
But unfortunately, he had to go back, John. He's had to hold play up because Eaglehawk had nobody else past their half-forward line.
Short pass to Ben Thompson. They're going across half-forward from one flank to the other. Davis received. Now a left footer. Now they'll go forward. Inside forward 50. Trying to claim it. Geary, as he ran through the pack, didn't try to claim a mark, just claim possession, and he gets tied up. And 15 metres out from goal as Eaglehawks attack. We'll ball it up. 34 playing 31, 3-point margin, second term. Footy Freshers, Bendigo Football Live.
Ruckman set themselves. Dalglish, Hoskin, ball thrown back in. A little tap off. Tarju, quick pick up, a little back on the boot. Oh, well, Wharton was held. No free kick. Ball off the pack. Borough now work it. Nice little kick there forward, going inside forward 50 was Thompson, but it's been cut off, and the Dragons will defend from deep into defence.
The kick came from Callagher. It goes to the wing, bounces over the back of the pack. There's no one there, and it tumbles over the line in front of us. Norm, clear centre wing position. We'll have a ball in.
Right,
yes,
Johnny.
It's interesting watching Eaglehawk. They have a chance for another chip kick going in that forward that time, and they put it deep. They have to lower their eyes more often going forward against the wind.
They're not playing the conditions against the wind like Sandhurst did. Even when the umpire threw that ball in, it went from left to right with the breeze. That's how strong it is. Wharton hasn't had a real possession yet, tries to get possession, but it's all Eaglehawk. Trying to make the path will be Charlie here. Can't make it for the Borough. Lay the ball up. Just marginally forward of centre wing for the Dragons. They've got the wind, the breeze in this turn. All spills. Connick picks it up. Fresh airy. Don't make connection. It's made itself into the middle of the ground through just sheer bouncing in the footy. Emerging now with Mullins, Eaglehawk. He spotted up Wheeler.
Wheeler takes it on centre wing, gets on that left boot, goes inside forward 50, target there, good defence. Coming across was Nelly, couldn't quite get it to anybody. Going to be a free kick, is it? And it will be a free kick, and it's Callagher will take it for the Dragons. Deep into defence, will come to the grandstand side, goes long, big pack. Coughlin, James up in front. Front and square was Paul Pratt, picked up by the big ruckman in Hoskin. He bangs it on the boot, but it's all Eaglehawk. Bouncing ball, running after is Langford. Chips it over the top. Had a teammate on the outer side who chips it out there, and Mullins takes an easy mark.
Handball over to a running Geary's run to half forward. Tries to step around a player, he did. Then he feeds out the handball back for Langford. He gets tackled 70 metres out from the Borough's goal, and will ball it in. Ball it up, in fact.
Yes, I don't like this Sandhurst approach this quarter, packing their back line and not being able to run forward. 3 times Eaglehawk have been left with players behind the play.
Up they go in the ruck. Dalgleish got involved, but a little handball received from Wheeler of the Borough. Moved inside forward 50. Noah Walsh collects. Then he handballs it quickly to Wilkinson. Wilkinson goes low and high to the outer side wing. Running onto the footy now. The Borough, it'll be Hurd. One way, then the next, Jaron Geary getting involved. His kick smothered. Keeps his feet. Handballs it to a teammate in Hurd. Hurd over the top by hand. Good hard tackling. Dragons might get a free kick here. Coughlin.
Yeah, absolute magnificent tackle by James Coughlin. He's been very, very good this afternoon so far on the outer side. Now, what can they build from here? The last couple have just banged it on the boot and hoped for the best. Again, they've done the same thing, and Maxted got held off the ground, off the ball. Now they come in through the middle of the ground. Thompson goes straight down, but he's turned it over. He's given it to Wilkinson. Run from behind. A big, long kick. Wilkinson inside forward 50, one-on-one. Big Thornton was there. Stagg, ground level. Still under plenty of defence. Comes off to Thornton. Tries to get the kick around the corner. Maxted's going to be there. Gives it off and gave it to Wharton. Wharton was tackled, brought to ground. Umpire says, give it to me. Geary made sure he wasn't coming out of there. And umpire said, give it to me and I'll ball it up. It's about 15 metres out from the Dragons' goal.
Up they'll go. Dalgleish. He probably got a shove and did by Hosking. And it's going to be a free kick in the defensive zone to Dalgleish. The young ruckman. Handball off to Calgary. Calgary short pass. Receiving will be Langford. They're working it in their back half. Handball to Holmes. Holmes of the Borough. To the wing looking for Richards. Good defensive work, Ireland. But it's spilled in the direction of Thompson. That's Ben Thompson. There's no one home. He kicked it to Niall of the Dragons. Also offering support will be Nelly. Nelly kicks it wide. He tried to spot up Hood, who was running towards the boundary line. Couldn't. And across half forward for Eaglehawk as they attack. We will have a ball in. 5-4-34 Eaglehawk. They lead by 3 points. 5-1-31. 13-minute mark, second term.
And Paul Pratt and Ireland weren't happy with Richards' last attack on the football.
Ball off the pack. Hoskin got himself in front. James Coughlin in underneath. Gets tackled. Brought to ground. Umpire says no. Give it to me. I'll ball it up. Still half forward for the Borough. A little tap. Hoskins just grabbed it. Handballed it off the top. Paul Pratt should be first there. Taps it in front of him. The boundary line too close. Over the line out of bounds for a throw-in. Centre wing. Right in front of us here at Canterbury Park. Famous Canterbury Park this afternoon. we see at the moment is 5-1-31 playing 5-4-34. A 3-point ball game. 13 minutes gone. First quarter. Ball thrown back in. Hoskin in front. Dalglish off the pack. Evans should be there. Little hands over the top. Now it should go inside forward 50. A big long kick by Mullins. Puts it inside the defensive 50. Good work though by the defence. And out the back, Nelly picks it up and bangs it on the boot to half-back.
He kicked it, maybe a little bit fortunate, but he ended up with Noah Walsh. Short pass, dangerous kick, Stagg. It was probably too severe for him. Come to the back of the pack, and now it will be Eaglehawk going forward again. Off hands, Island defensively. Handball to the back door to Walsh. Walsh of the Dragons to the wing, didn't look. Kicked it straight to the borough. Fighting on hands and knees might be Mullen. In fact, it's not Mullen's Langford. He's got a heap of the footy already. And Mullen's got a free kick defensive side of his wing.
Goes long, up and under, pack forms. Ruckman set themselves off the pack. No one can take the mark. Ball thrown back towards O'Shaughnessy. Tries to get it back inside. That was actually Hillier. Couldn't quite get it there. And the ball has gone over the line out of bounds on the grandstand side here of Canterbury Park. It'll be thrown back in. Hoskin and Dalglish. They set themselves. Ball floats down, picked up by the borough, but quickly under plenty of pressure. Oh, and it's been classed as a sling tackle, and it's going to the borough. And I'm not sure whether that was nearly a 50-metre penalty, and the borough take it on centre wing.
Yeah, it was a very good kick though. It goes long. It was by Davis on 50 now for Eaglehawk. Out of 10 of the lane too, a disappointing kite, and they trail now by 40 points. So looks like they're a little bit of a dream run. Norm's going to come to an end this afternoon. Coghlan collects on the wing for the Dragons. Poor kick. Maxted did well. Punched it defensively. Running onto the footy was right. Wharton also getting involved. Lee Coghlan, then he collects. Handball to Smith. Cooper Smith now inside forward 50. It's 2-on-1. The one is Thornton. Got a lot of it. Couldn't quite get it. Holmes keeps his feet. Tapped it towards the boundary line defensively. 51 metres from his defensive goal. Did well, and we'll have a ball in.
There's been good pressure by Eaglehawk in the last 2 or 3 minutes, and the Sandhurst go forward. They've only been able to bomb it up high.
15.5 minutes gone, second quarter. 3-point ball game. Half forward the Dragons. Ball thrown back in. Hoskin just takes it out of the ruck, gives it a little handball over the top, tries to find his teammate, picked up though by Wharton. Wharton banged it to the top of the square. Maxted is there, one-on-one contest. Picks it up, just tries to get a little tap out, but the defence has worked too hard. They've done very well. Conforti on the left boot, got it around the corner, picked up by Geary. That was Jaron, and a smother, and over the line, out of bounds for a throw-in about 35 metres around from the Dragons' goal.
It's been interesting watching Jaron Geary in these few minutes. He's been able to drift down into defence and help his defenders out.
The Dragons attack. They started off this second term in a flurry and they haven't hit the scoreboard for a while. Hurried kick out of the pack by the Dragons. It was by Wright. Didn't make the distance. And good defensive work by Clayton Holmes. Ties up who have been taken possession by Big Thornton, and we'll have another ball up. 15 metres out from goal. Hoskin grabbed it out of the pack and gave it by hand to Nick Stagg, who banged it on the left and has kicked. Behind. Gee, everything was right except for the final bit of kicking the goal.
The wind played havoc with that. It drifted across the face of the glass.
4-point margin, no, in fact it's 2-point margin, 34-32.
Well, the borough will bring it back in from full back. Just trying to work out which way they come. They come to the grandstand side. They play on. Takes a bounce. A little drops what he probably should have taken. Now under pressure. Has to get the handball off. Ball tap forward though. They still keep working it outside defensive 50. Eventually off the ground. Good work. Picked up there out to Geary. Geary then couldn't quite get it around the corner. Picked up a tackle to bring in there. Hurd. Couldn't get it out. Still in dispute. Half forward for the Dragons. Eventually the umpire says, give it to me. And I'll ball it up here about 55 metres out from the Dragons' goal. They trail by 2 points. We played 17.5 minutes second quarter here at famous Canterbury Park. Footy Fresh is Bendigo Football Live.
overzealous in the tackle.
Yeah, very overzealous. I mean, a ruck throw-in, you can't throw your opposition out of the way so you can get to the football, and the Eaglehawk players are starting to make contact in front of Hoskin, and they're getting the reward with free kicks.
Yeah, it was under his chin. It's Wheeler. He just grabbed him by basically the throat and tried to fling him. Short pass. Spots up Mullen. Mullen, right half back for the Borough. He's got an option if he wants to take it in Jack Thompson. He doesn't, he goes shorter. Finds Holmes. Holmes defensive 50. Oh, ambitious kick as well, comes off hands. Talgiri though, they've got the numbers, gives it to Jaron Gill. Poor kick. And he's kicked it straight to the opposition. Sam Conforti, turnover.
Conforti now on that left, turns, goes long and deep. If it gets over the back, Maxted takes it, then has to get it back. Had a person in the goal square. Thornton runs in for an easy one and puts the Dragons in front. They get their sixth. Thornton gets his second, and they go to 6-2-38. They lead the Borough 5-4-34. We played 18, nearly 19 minutes here at famous Canterbury Park. Footy Fresh is Bendigo Football Live.
Yeah, good peripheral vision there by Maxted. Picked the ball up on the boundary line, saw over his left shoulder that Thornton had snuck down into the goal square by himself, and an excellent kick found Thornton on the chest, who just waltzed in and made no mistake with his second goal of the day.
So back in the middle for the restart. Umpire throws it up in the air. Dalglish wins the tap. Offering support, running through is Evans of the Borough. Handballs it to Wheeler, who's in trouble. Now it's Stagg. He collects, gives it by hand to Conforti. Tried to burst through the pack and couldn't. Then he is overzealous with a tackle, and he gets a free kick away to Eaglehawk.
Mullins.
To Mullins.
He's been good, Mullins. Exceptionally well in that centre of the ground. Has done really well. Comes out wide. He's going to hit the target. Hillier. Takes the mark, plays on, has to get called, play on. Connick just can't quite grab him. He plays on, kicks it to half forward, coming out, and an easy mark. Ireland standing in front for the Dragons. Put his body on the line. He's got Cooper Smith short. He decides no. He had Stagg short. Decides no. I'm going to go to Smith. Out wide. Look back inside. Conforti takes it now just on half back. What can they do here? The Dragons. He'll go on that left boot to centre half forward. Long kick, big pack forms. And right, get the can't take the mark. Ball at ground level. Neither players there can grab hold of it. Eventually it comes out. Umpire lets it go. And eventually he says, no, give it to me. And I'll ball it up centre half forward for the Dragons. Nearly 21 minutes in this second quarter.
67-point margin at Camp Reserve. The Bloods are getting the job done against the Magpies. So a long day down at the Camp Reserve by the looks of it. Might be a free kick.
Yeah, Hosking again in the ruck, threw his opponent away. That one was...
No, I don't think he threw it away. He's saying that he, held him off the ball and then ran and taken it. So
McGlashan, short pass to Sam Thompson, short pass laterally again. Good contested mark by O'Brien. Can they build new Eaglehawk across half back? Kicks to half forward, into the path with Richards. He collects, he's tackled, then flung his arms, trying to get a free kick, couldn't get it. Stagg emerges, then he handballs, it was a poor handball. It was intercepted by Wheeler, then he lost possession, and on right half forward, Eaglehawk attack, they'll ball it up. Went 38 playing 34, 4-point margin. Sandhurst lead. Footy Fresh is Bendigo Football Live.
Hoskin got it down to Conforti. He banged it on the boot, put it up to centre wing. No one can take a mark. Paul Pratt was there, couldn't take it. Ball in dispute. Stacks on the middle. Umpire says no, give it to me. And I'll ball it up here on centre wing on the outer side of famous Canterbury Park. Hoskin comes in, McGlashan is there, Evans ground level, dives on it, holds it up, umpire crosses the arms again and says give it to me, and I'll be a ball up on the outer side here at Canterbury Park. We'll play 22 minutes second quarter.
Umpire throws it in the air, contested, ground level, on the end of it is Wheeler. Gives it off to McGlashan, who kicks it to half forward. Borough attack now. Defensively, Cooper Smith did well. Goes swooping on, it will be Harper. Harper got possession. Then he handballs it to Calgary. Calgary, a dinky little kick, but intercepted by Cooper Smith. But it might be Wilkinson. One's got 28, one's got 38.
It's 28, and it is Smith.
I should have stuck with the first one. Smith goes long. back of the pack off hands and out of side. Marginally in attack, Eaglehawk will have another ball in. They trail by 4 points. 23 minutes gone. Second term, Footy Fresh as Bendigo Football Live.
McGlashan up against Hoskin. We've had a fairly good ruck duel, but McGlashan just comes off Hoskin, so I'm not going to get into a one-on-one contest. Does that. Oh, got a little poke in the eye. Coming in was Niall, did really well. 1-2 off the pack. Now they run through Niall again. Long goes forward. Big pack forms right in there over the back. Well read by Geary though. He just chips it out. That was Jarrett, finds a teammate who will take the mark there in Thompson on halfback.
Short pass to Hillier. Oh, he made him run with the fly to the footy. Now he's got to work. Carraher's on his hammer. Good tackle. Puts him over the boundary line, in fact. And it will be a ball in.
No, I think he's going to throw it up, isn't he?
Well, we'll go with that.
Yep.
Either way, it was a good bit of play by young Carraher. And it looks like Kukakaracha, doesn't it?
Yeah, Kukakaracha.
He used to always call him that until someone said it straight. Stagg tried to sneak off.
Well,
the advantage.
It would have been advantage. He didn't really stop, but the umpire was watching Hoskin and didn't really watch the play.
Hosking now, on the wing. He goes shallow, inside forward 50. It's in the corridor. Picked it up, right. Hurried kick. It was along the ground. Danger time here. Might be one too high. Might be Jaron Geary at the bottom of the pack. And he's starting to rack up a few possessions, so he's got a free kick deep in his defensive zone.
Yes, down back. Just controlling things at the moment, like he did at the Saints. Was ever reliable. Decides to go to the outer side, plays on, gets a kick. It's going to be a free kick. It was it a little bit late by Thornton.
Yeah, very late by Thornton.
And it will be a free kick on defensive 50, or maybe just right on the edge of the square. I think it's Thompson, is it, that's got it, or Mullins? No, it's Calgary. We've got three chances to get it right, and I still couldn't get it right. But his poor kick put it over the line out of bounds. Not on the full, but there will be a throw in the outer side here at Canterbury Park. 25 minutes gone in this second quarter. It is a 4-point ball game to the Dragons.
The Dragons kicking with the breeze in this second term. Doesn't look like easing up, so you'd think that it'll continue on for the whole of this game, which will mean Sandhurst will have the breeze in the last quarter. Conforti emerges, then he coughed it up, ended up with Wheeler of the Borough. Then he coughed it up, so turnover, 2 in a row. Stagg emerges, tries to make a path and can't. And on left half forward, in fact he's probably 65 away from home. There'll be another ball up.
Yeah, pressure from both sides has been excellent again in this quarter. There's no easy kick or handball out there anywhere.
4-point margin, Sandhurst lead. Williams tried to make a way, then the ball spilled in the direction of Conforti of the Dragons. He kicked it forward, but the umpire said there's no advantage there, and you're going to have to bring it back, and you can have a free kick.
I think it's Tardrew.
Conforti.
No, Tardrew I think will get the kick.
Tardrew will get the free kick, I think.
Didn't see what it was for.
Well, I think it was advantage. He tried to take the advantage, Conforti, but Tardrew. No, it's going back on the end.
I'll take
Stagg, isn't it? No, and it's not. It's ended up with Nick Stagg.
Well, there you go. We'll get it right. We'll get it right. Stagg. Now he's 70 from goal when he kicks it. He can have a whack at this. You watch this go. If the breeze is up like it has been, he's every chance to kick it. In he comes. It's long. It's high. Geez, it's made the distance. It made it easily, in fact. It was only accuracy in the end. He's kicked that a long, long way for a minor score. So, least the margin. It's now 39 Sandhurst. They lead 5-4-34. 27 minutes gone. Second turn. Boy, oh boy, didn't that have some...
It had some distance, all right. Yeah, the Borough, what can they do? They're going to the outer side again. They'll kick it long and hard into the breeze. Got it towards the boundary line. And it's gone over the line out of bounds. That was Holmes. 27 minutes gone on the outer side. Dragons lead 6-3 to 5-4.
Look at lining up to come back on the ground, Eaglehawk.
Yeah, there's a four-man interchange about to happen, maybe, if they get time. Deep into this quarter, ball back towards the boundary line. Again, over line, out of bounds. Footy Fresh is Bendigo Footy Live. 27 and a half minutes gone. Second quarter, 5-4. The Borough trail the Dragons 6-3.
I wish they'd have changed when I was playing then. Back in the day, Brian, I might have got more of a run.
Back in your day, it was 19th and 20th, mate. When you came up, you couldn't go back on.
In Castleman's halcyon years, I sat on the bench for 29 minutes into the last term. I got in the last term. As the ball goes to half forward now for Sandhurst, they're attacking, but numbers are with Eaglehawk. It was a collect by Thompson. Handballs it bluntly over the...
Oh, that's a one-handed.
It's Sam Thompson's there, and you're right. It's a throw. Free kick Sandhurst, and they will have a shot at goal. And it's Coghlan this time, it's James. He's marginally closer than what Stagg was. So the man on the mark stands at 50 for Eaglehawk, which is Jaron Geary. So he's still going to have to kick at 60. The last kick, it's any indication, because of the breeze, it won't be a problem.
I would have said he's got a better leg than Nick Stagg.
Coghlan, let's put it in the book. It's long, it's high, it will make the distance and slams into the post. It hit the post point halfway up. That's how far these kicks are going. 6:40, 6-point margin, one straight goal. We've gone 29 minutes, second term, Footy Fresh has been to go football live.
And the big difference in this game today so far has been that Sandhurst could score against the wind, whereas Eaglehawk haven't put anything on the board this quarter.
Nothing at all, Normie. Spot on. That has been their biggest problem. Holmes takes a bounce, runs his full measure again now on the outer side, kicks it long and wide. Getting up in front was right, and pushes it over the line. And this is about as far as they get it out of their defensive 50 before it comes back in. And there'll be a ball in right in front of the unworking scoreboard here at Canterbury Park.
Well, it's got shutters up.
It's got shutters. The motor's is not there. It got stolen. They went to put it back on, and then they pinched the chain that normally gets it up off the pack. Ball into space. Still on centre wing, Stuck's in the middle, umpire circling, and eventually says, give it to me. And I'll ball it up, still on centre wing on the outer side of famous Canterbury Park.
And the scoreboard they're using, it's like one of those cricket scoreboards, you know, when you can't tell with the lines, you know.
And if someone doesn't know how to the lines out, that's the siren goes.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And the siren does go, but we know how to work the scoreboard here because we've got it right here for you. It's a 6-point margin. It's Sandhurst who took the lead in that second term with a pretty stiff breeze. 6-4-40 to Eaglehawk 4-34. Down at the graveyard, Gisborne, big lead at the moment. 1-2 against Maryborough. Gisborne at 14-10-9.
It feels like home, it feels like home. Berry plant, it feels like home. A place for you, a place for now. And Berry plant will show you how. Turn the key and flick the light. Bendigo, you know it's right. Feels like home, it feels like home. Berry plant, it feels like feels like home, it feels like home. Barry Plant, it feels like home. A place for you, a place for now. And Barry Plant will show you how. Turn the key and flick the light. Bendigo, you know it's right. Feels like home, it feels like home. Barry Plant, it feels like home.
At famous Canterbury Park, it is three-quarter time in round 9 of the Bendigo Football Netball League, where Sandhurst lead by 6 points, 6-4-40. They lead Eaglehawk 5-4-34. John Hunter, Brian Mansbridge, all the action. Going around the grounds, strong, 13, 11, 89, 9, 4, 26. Kangaroo Flat, 15, Five Bowls, 110. So Bendigo lead Castlemaine 88-21, and Gisborne lead 102 to Maryborough, just a measly 10. On Bendigo, football is fresh football is football live. I've got it out, Brian. Here's the third term at famous Canterbury Park. Take it away.
Well, as the players now get into position, the umpire is holding the ball aloft, and the two ruckmen themselves set again. Hoskin and gets the big tap over the top from Dalglish. Ball out the back though. Wheel just grabs it, goes half forward, over the back, bouncing ball, running onto it. There was Hood, couldn't quite get control of it towards the boundary line. Island forces his opponent over the line out of bounds for a throw-in on half forward for the Borough here at famous Canterbury Park. 30 seconds into the third quarter.
I'll give you the goal kickers up to half time. It's O'Shannessy started off with a bang with 3, and singles to Richards and Noah Wheeler. 2 to Rocky Wright and Sam in 40. Job left half forward. Just you can hear the breeze blowing in the night.
I reckon it's picked up a little bit, Normie, don't you think?
It has, yeah. It's stronger than it was in the second quarter.
I'll tell you what, a big crowd here at famous Canterbury Park. The canteen was sold out of everything, Brian, so I missed out.
You missed out on everything.
That's it.
It's going to be a free kick on half back. It's going to Borough. Mullins take the free kick. Not sure what it was for. It looked like the umpire was saying he was held off the ball. So as he goes long, goes deep attack, big pack forms, but a good strong mark. It was taken by Ireland, is it? No. It's that was Hood again. He takes the mark. He goes long outside. Good strong. That was right. Good standing up on half on centre wing on the outer side. Comes inside. Goes to half forward. Maxted was there, but got over the back. Play on with the call. Bouncing ball. Evans tries to pick it up. Does. Willie gives it off to Geary. Couldn't get hold of it. That was Cowan. He gave the handball out wide. Don't argue, dropping the ball. It was fended off. The ball came out. Picked up there by Wilkinson. Gave the handball back. Conforti gave it. Don't argue. Went around the corner. Off the pack. Defence has to work hard. The Borough in a lot of problems. The handball up. Picked up there nicely. Out. But there was Dalglish. Got the kick away. And still bubbling around. Hasn't gone anywhere. Now, can the Borough get it outside? He ends up with Mullins.
And he'll kick it quickly. He'll kick it half forward. They'll set themselves. Nelly for the Dragons. He punches defensively. Cooper Smith might have got one high for the Dragons. Umpire, no, he let it go. Kick is smothered. Hillier picked it up for the Borough. And now across left half forward, attacking to the city end. Eaglehawk. Umpire let it go. Again, Coblin emerges for the Dragons. Gives it to Tardru. Goes short. Might have been Polpat in front. Just a stagnant bit of play, really. Nothing really much to brag about as Tardru's kick is smothered. I reckon we killed this pretty good. That was the worst part. Pleasure to put it on the call for ages.
Well, there was players going in and out. They got out of trouble. It was Tardru 2 or 3 times and just couldn't quite get the kick away. The defence just bobbled him up, and eventually the bubbled around there for 30 seconds and really didn't go anywhere, and eventually over the line for a throw-in. The ruckmen set themselves now. Hoskin gets it down, but it's only as far as Wheeler. Off the puck, had to get the handball away. Ball at ground level, little handball out now. Geary, step through, well done. Work it towards half forward, bouncing ball. Coming out was O'Shannessy. Cool, Lux of Fortune, 1-2, got the ball, well, deep into attack. Was it a mark? No, nothing in it. Umpire said ball at ground level. Stacks on the mill. Last man up, Jaron Geary. Umpire says give it a man, I'll ball it up.
She's had a lot of that, Norm.
He did well. He shoved the ball from the opposition, didn't hold on.
And, well, he flung his arms back there. Jaron Geary asking for a free kick but won't get it. Now it'll be Sandhurst emerge from the defensive zone, hurried kick, and will go out of bounds. Momentarily relieving the pressure. I like this Sandhurst though. Every minute wasted will be a bonus for them as Eaglehawk have got the breeze to the city end. Sandhurst will have it coming home, and they lead by a straight kick, by a straight goal. 60 metres out from goal they are. Andy Collins, by the way, has been unsighted, as in he didn't run out of the race.
No, he's hamstring. Yeah, hamstring. He's got strapping on the left hamstring, and he walks back still with the top on after the half-time break.
I know he's been around a long time. I think he's got a little bit of a history in it. Shark by Wheeler. Wheeler will go inside forward 50. Jaron Geary collects. Dylan Williams is running hard for him, and he honoured the handball, Jaron Geary, but Dylan Williams tried to put it on the outside of the boot, banana style, and ended up... Well,
too much of it.
Yeah. Just a bent because the wind caught it as well, out of bounds on the full. Cooper Smith of the Dragons, hard up against the point post. As his side leads, will have a free kick by one solitary goal. Brian?
Yes, deep into attack for the Borough, low and hard, and picking it up, 40, 1-2. Well, good run by Smith, got it to half back and kicked it outside, defensive 50, but it was going to come back in. Hanley takes the mark for the Borough, centre wing, grandstand side, goes deep inside, it's going to travel too far, it's going over line, bounce on the full. Geary was there, and Jane, but he will stand on the line, and a free kick will go to Smith for the Dragons.
100-point margin down at Gisborne. So we like our cricket with the Ashes, 100 points. Essentially 110 to 10. It's a long season. The ball goes outside defensive 50. Cody Maxted tried to claim the mark. The umpire wouldn't have a bar of it. Then he tried to handball it. Then they converge. And the umpire will have to adjudicate here.
I think Wright had plenty of it before.
Yes, he did. I don't know why players try to claim marks when teammates...
Well, you never know. You never know, Normie.
Well, that's true.
Could be the old sucker.
Got to ask the question.
Hosking emerged for the Dragons, but there was a whistle before and a free kick.
Yes, against James Coughlin, he dropped Callum Geary over the shoulder.
Cal Geary received the handball from the free kick, then short passed it to Sam Thompson. Oh, it's a bullet ball. Who's he going for? I reckon he was going for Jaron Geary, who wasn't quite awake to it. And then when he was, the ball, in fact, gone past him, then tickled over the boundary line, and 10 metres out from goal, Eaglehawk attack will have a ball in.
Yes, he had two choices there because Richards did lead up, but it was too high for him.
Ball thrown back in, deep into attack. It was Dalglish trying and pushing it forward. He's still working. Hosking gave the handball too good, too quick, went out the back. Evans on the end, around the corner. Can he get it back far enough? Not quite. A minor score, 5-5-35. The Borough, 6 ball game here at the 7-minute mark of this third quarter, and it is the Dragons that lead. 1-2, didn't need to do it, I thought there. Johnny?
No, it was Nelly that got into trouble with Cooper Smith. The two of them, they eventually worked it out and kicked it beyond 50, but defensively Eaglehawk did well. A big punch from behind by Davis, who did well. He's had a good afternoon, and I'll tell you what, we're lucky we're here because we've got the close one. Every other game in the Bendigo Football Netball League, football-wise, is a blowout. It's no good. I'll give you the score update just shortly as James Coughlin won it from the tap-in.
Gone.
He is gone. He got grabbed. That's Thompson. Let me give you the scores. Storm 90 to Kyneton 27. Golden Square 116 to Kangaroo Flat 22. South Bendigo 88 to Castlemaine 21, and Gisborne, as I said, 100-point margin. As the ball is with Eaglehawk, it picked up by Harper in the forward pocket, who goes goalward, and luckily Ruff just got a hand on it, and it might have snuck through for a minor score. It is.
Yeah, he's punched it through.
So it's now 6-4-30 to 5-6-36. 4-point margin, Eaglehawk trail.
Smith goes to the outer side this time. Good strong mark there by Niall. Stood up, took a good strong mark. Young Niall chips it out wide. Has James Coughlin. That's better football by the Dragons. just lowering the eyes and not trying to kick just up and under. In front of the scoreboard, he goes along the line, right up in front, doesn't take the mark, gave the handball off, gave it to Walsh. Walsh for the Dragons, bangs it on the boot, puts it inside forward 50. It's going to be a free kick and Thornton will take it just outside, attacking 50 for the Dragons. They will go inside. He looks to what's in front of him. Not much there. Decides to go up and under. Big pack. Maxted there. Front and square. Coming through. And a big tackle there on Thompson. Brought to ground. And it will be a ball up about 25 metres out from the Dragons' goal.
Hawk player down. It looks him like in a bit of trouble. He's holding his head. It might be Mullen. Can't see his number. They tend to him. Directly in front.
Thompson was the one that got tackled. I'm just trying to see whether...
It's not a Thompson. I'm going with... I think Mullen's got tattoos on his leg, so it might not be Mullen. The umpire is calling for a change. It's not a blood rule. It's not a blood rule.
Well...
No, it's not Mullen.
No.
The good thing is for Eaglehawk is that the player's able to jog off the ground, so probably just shaken up from that last contest.
As the umpire, well, he threw it up, and now play continues. We're only 30 metres out from goal. Sandhurst, just under the pump here. Clayton Holmes got it for Eaglehawk, and they dived on top of him. And we'll just have another restart.
Langford,
yeah, he's been good for them too.
Yeah, he has.
Probably cancels out Andy Collins if he's gone for the whole game. As the umpire throws it up, because Andy Collins is important for them looking towards the finals. You'd reckon that Sandhurst will leave him out and get him right. As I'm treading water here because it's a bit apart play, and it's going to be another stoppage directly in front.
Well, ball thrown in the air again. What's this time? Good tap, put it out in front of Wharton, couldn't quite grab it. Ball towards the boundary line. Hoskin really fed it down his throat, just quite couldn't get there. As the ball goes over the line out of bounds for a throw-in. Only metres around from the Dragons' goal. They've been inside forward 50 for the last couple of minutes. Off the pack, plenty of numbers. Stacks in the middle. Stag at the bottom of the pack. Umpire says, no, give it to me. It ain't coming out of there. And it's just been held up. And the defence has worked hard.
So it's another ball up. Goes around the footy. We're probably going to get another stoppage here. We do.
Yes, it's been a very quiet first 12 minutes to this third quarter. There hasn't been the intensity of the second quarter.
Yeah, goals at a premium at this end. So Lee Coughlin ran onto it, and then his kick towards goal was smothered. Good work defensively, Eaglehawk, and we'll ball it in hard up against the point post. It's almost like 2 goals kicking against this boy. So Eaglehawk, they're just fighting to try to get it out of the area. Umpire throws it in. Up they'll go. Hosking wins it to his feet. Hurry kick out of the pack. I thought it was okay, but it's not going to be. Connick swooped on it. He collected for the Dragons. He'll go goalward. Lee Coughlin juggling ball. Only metres out from goal. They need to kill it here, Eaglehawk, and they do. For a minor score. Boy, dangerous times. 5-7, 37. Eaglehawk trail, 6-4-40. Pretty fresh if Bendigo football wise.
6-5 and it's coming back inside. Big Drew, was it? No. Standing in front is Wright. Lockie Wright will take the mark 45 metres out now. This would have to be he'll kick from just inside forward the arc of 50, kicking to the Simpson Street end of Canterbury Park. It will have to be a real good kick to get the distance from that far out. Wright crosses the arc of 50, bangs it on the boot, gonna get the distance, but the accuracy's not there. 6-42 now. Dragons, they lead by that solitary goal now, again out to a 6-point lead. We've played 13 minutes in this third quarter here at famous Canterbury Park. Footy Fresh is going to go football live.
So we'll go 6-6 to 5-6, is that what we're saying?
I think so.
Into the middle. Ireland, the kick came from fullback, but it's going to be Sandhurst that goes forward again. Hurry kick out of the pack was by Connick to half forward. Under pressure here, the Borough. Tardrew, a little handball over the top was basically nothing. Swooped on it by Bennett, who collected for the Borough. He'll kick it to space. It's a foot race. It's Carraher against Mullen. Carraher wins it for the Dragons. He pops it up. It's an ugly looking kick to Walsh. Walsh was good enough. He collected. Handball over the top to Thompson. It was a turnover, and then he turned it back over. So they had it and then gave it up now. Sandhurst going forward. Eaglehawk, hands on the footy at the teeth of goal. They're screaming for a free kick. And another series of turnovers and errors ends up with the footy just at the top of the goal square for Sandhurst, and we'll have another ball up. So we're saying it's 5-6-36 to 6-6-41. Sandhurst lead third term.
Ball inside the arc of 50, deep into attack for the Dragons. There's plenty of players around it. The defence standing tall at the moment for the Borough, and they've been under plenty of pressure. Ball thrown back in the air. Ruckman set it. Oh, Hoskin got rid of it, picked it up, quick kick around the corner, and it's going to be another minor score. 6-7. Now 43 to 5-6-36. A 7-point ball game. Deep into attack here for the Dragons as the Borough will bring it in from fullback. They look out. They'll come to the grandstand side. Play on. They run their full distance. They get it to centre wing. Richards up in front. Takes a good strong mark on centre wing for the Borough.
Looks to play on quickly. He's got no one in front of him, no, really. It's free. Richards kicked an awesome goal from 65 metres earlier in the day. He's on true centre wing. He goes long and he goes high. It's a 60-metre walk. Oh! Has taken a climb and had taken a specky here at famous Canterbury Park. His name was written on it. He had a little bit of a run at it. He jumped and it was an all-time classic.
Yes, a lovely kick by Richards there. He set the ball up. Geary was behind the pack and had the run and made no mistake.
The man on the mark stands at 50 metres. Jaron Geary, 45-degree angle. We're looking over his shoulder as he kicks it. He starts up left, and it's beautiful because the wind took it. And it was always going to be a goal. What a team lifter that was. He jumped into the heavens and grabbed it, and then he's finished nicely to, well, not quite take the lead back. That'll take it to 6-6-42 to 6-7-43. Sandhurst by one solitary point, 16 minutes gone. Third term, Footy Fresh is Bendigo Football Live.
Yes, that was a good play by Eaglehawk then. Excellent coming out of defence. A lovely long kick down to the wing that found Richards, and Richards took his time. He had Geary out the back early in that little passage of play. He waited and waited, and then Geary went behind, doubled back and came forward for a big grab.
Ball up in the middle. Run down by Dalglish. Again, it's coming inside forward 50. The Borough coming up in front was Geary again, punched away. Niall couldn't hit the target. Came off the side of the boot of Hood. And now it ends up with the Borough. They fling it out there, trying to work it forward, and trying to get it there was Cal Geary. Couldn't quite get hold of it. Couldn't get it to a teammate. Over the line, out of bounds for a throw-in. About 35-40 metres around from their goal. Into attack. They trail by a point, the Borough, at the moment. We played 16, nearly 17 minutes in this third quarter, the Premiership quarter. Famous Canterbury Park. Picked up by Wharton, got tackled over the shoulder. It's going to be a free kick. Noah Walsh will take it for the Dragons on defensive 50 arc.
Getting nasty out at Tannery Lane. 70-point margin against the Tigers. Disappointing this afternoon as Tardery receives the ball on the wing for the Dragons. In fact, he's almost left half back. Then he'll come laterally towards the boundary line to Lee Coughlin.
This is smart play by the Dragons.
You're wasting the time.
Exactly.
Short pass Nelly, short pass Wilkinson. So they've gone round Ringa Rosies. Short pass Noah Walsh. They've gone round in a 30-metre arc, circle in fact. They're still basically on left half back. Marginally a little bit more in defence for Noah Walsh. Sits up in the breeze to the wing. Maxted, hands on it, but in fact might be Eaglehawk.
Yeah, man in front was
O'Brien. True centre wing. O'Brien, left footer, sends it high and long. May need to do it. Geary goes for another one. Oh, they all got bowled over like 10 pins. Falls to the back of the pack, and it's Wilkinson who clears to the Dragons.
Kicks it up and under, bouncing ball towards the boundary line. They'll just force it over, they will. And over the line, out of bounds, right in front of us here, grandstand side of Canterbury Park. Well, that big fly, Geary was up again, took out about 3 or 4 in the pack. And a few guys just wearily getting off the ground. Bouncing ball comes out to Wheeler. He went back, got tackled to a teammate, Drew. Gives the don't argue. Handballs it down the line. Little one over the top by Stagg. Couldn't hit the target. Bouncing around, no one can actually get their hands on it. Mullins gets it, smothered off the boot there from there was Davis. They end up kicking it forward, big punch off the pack. Hood though, good work. No, it was Nelly. It was put him under plenty of pressure. His teammate, ball still in dispute. Coming forward was Wilkinson. There was Smith over the top there. A little handball from Hood. He couldn't get it. It went back, and Ruff takes the mark, and he'll go long and wide and find Ireland.
Ireland now deep in his back pocket. In the fake bird pocket.
The fake bird.
What's still there?
Yeah, it's always there.
Short pass to Nelly in the opposite back pocket, which is city side. He goes now long. I don't like these long high balls into the breast. Instead was his target. Did well contest with Davis of the Borough. Flung out there by Geary. He gives it to Thompson. Thompson goes forward. That's Ben Thompson. There's a few Thompsons out there. It's Ben, the brothers, and it puts it out of bounds. It will be a ball up all in fact. 50-metre arc. They attack Eaglehawk to the city end. They need to get a bit of a lead here because they've got a strong breeze, and Eaglehawk, they won't have it in the last term, obviously. Hurried kick out of the pack by Hood. Hood now, it goes up the chimney, basically. Run on it by Wheeler. Wheeler around the body. Bouncing footy. Little bit of a push. That was clever. It was by Hood. Hurried kick out of the pack, and they'll go to the outer side wing.
Niall went out, bouncing ball. Who's going to be first there? James Coghlan put his head over it. Got the ball back, gave it off to Paul Platt. He went around, got on the right boot. Went down over the top of Wharton. It's going to end up with Lee Coghlan. He steps, gets a little chip around the corner, puts it up and under, sliding in. Taking a good mark was Williams for the Borough. And plays quickly, comes out to the outer side, and it's an easy mark. Is it Davis?
Davis, yes. Looks to go quickly. They need to. Short pass. Horrible ball, really, to Ben Thompson. Made him work. He was good enough. He got the old 1-2 and involved in that was Hanley. Also helping out is Davis. They're sharing it around. Hurried kick off half back now to Borough. Hits the pack. Richards couldn't quite grab it. He's good enough to receive a handball there. Over it, in fact. Offering support will be Davis. Handball. They're building through numbers. Wheeler will now go short by hand to Evans. Evans inside 450. Poor kick. And he coughed it up and he kicked it straight to Isaac Ruff of the Dragon. Yes, it is Ruff of the Dragon.
It is Ruff. Comes out to Niall. Niall just takes the mark on back pocket. There's one short. Nelly didn't quite hit the target. Has to get forced. He did really well there and was forced over the line by Richards. And Darcy Richards just made sure that he earned that balling. And Nelly will head back towards his defensive 50 and inside. I didn't think was too bad from Evans. It was just that, I think Geary was waiting for it over the top. A little handball, one-on-one, is it? Going to go to the Borough. The little hands off from Thompson. Goes to Wheeler. Goes long. Did it come back? Not quite. Gone to the wrong side of the stick. And through for a minor score, 6-7. 43 to 6-7. 43, is it?
It is. All tied up. Getting over at Dow Park too, Brian.
Oh, no.
Yeah, 117 to 36, Golden Square. They're marching on. Cooper Smith will kick it in for the Dragons from fullback. Short pass, Ireland receives. Dragons in possession. Handball, Hood. Hood receives. Now he stands and delivers and kicks. It'll go beyond 50. Hitting the pack there will be Wright. Wright takes a mark for the Dragons. Brian brings his own fan club, Bernie.
I do. I've built the crowd.
Right now. He goes long and high. Holmes defensively. Double-handed tap to the bottom of the pack. Stagg tries to make a path and can't. The Dragons will have a ball up. Just forward of centre wing. It is Sandhurst in attack marginally, and the umpire balls it up.
Hoskin hits it out. Well, that was Hilly up. Couldn't quite get it. Got a high tackle. Couldn't 40. And he will take the free kick, Sam Conforti.
He's had a good day today.
He's been pretty good. He's running, been up and down this wing. He kicks the ball very, very nicely with that left boot. Thornton there, big punch away. Who's going to be first there? Carragher gets pushed off the ball. Little handball back to Coggle. Paul Pratt went out wide, must have heard the voice. Wilkinson in trouble, didn't handball it away, did. Umpire said play on, the ball still in dispute, half forward, eventually crosses the arms and says give it to me and I'll ball it up. Just couldn't quite get it away there, the Dragons. They're on half forward into attack again here at the 23-minute mark, nearly 24-minute mark of this third quarter as the ball thrown up, and again it will be another ball up on half forward. Not coming out of there. Umpire says, give it to me. Hoskin gets the tap down. Pudskin 40 on it again with that left boot. Puts it inside. Right up front and standing his ground. Rocky Rock, good strong mark. 35 metres out. Nearly, well, not much angle. We'll get the distance after the last time, Normie. He kicked the distance pretty easily from here.
He did kick the distance easy from here. It'll just depend on whether the wind springs up. The flag is out at full stretch at present. Just waiting to see how it comes up the boot.
Well, he just has to correct the last time. He started it left, let it drift back, didn't come back enough this time, through for another minor score. The Dragons lead by that solitary point here at Canterbury Park. They play on from fullback and they'll kick it to the grandstand side the borough.
Over here, Clayton Holmes, he kicked it to the wing. It was a 60-metre ball looking for Richards. Offering support will be Harper. He collected, handball to the back door to Wheeler. Wheeler, well, he got collared. But back might get a free kick. Oh, there's a little bit going on between him and... Well,
he did slip, and I think Lee Coughlin might have got him just a little high, and he wasn't too happy about it.
No, wasn't happy at all. The two number ones went head to head.
They certainly did.
Noah Wheeler will handball to a running Clayton Holmes, who runs through the middle of famous Canterbury Park. His intended target will be Thompson. That was Sam at 50. Couldn't collect. It was picked up also by Evans, who goes goalward, bouncing footy
into the post.
Into the post, and a minor score, so we're all tied up again, 44 each, and we've gone 26 minutes, pretty fresh. It's been to go football line, almost at three-quarter time.
And this is all playing into Sandhurst's hands for the last quarter with the wind, not allowing Eaglehawk to go on the board.
They'll come to the grandstand side. The Dragons, long and wide, big pack forms, big punch off, went to Conforti, and he was tackled as soon as he picked the ball up, and the umpire said it's not coming out of there, give it to me and I'll ball it up here on half back for the Dragons, half forward for the Borough. As again, there's still a little bit going on. Jumping punches. And Big Stag is not one to be going backwards. A little toe poke out, a little quick kick around by Davis around the corner. Did it go over the line out of bounds on the full?
No, it landed in.
A millimetre, the centimetre perfect, I would have thought there, Johnny.
Yeah, it's... I reckon Eaglehawk would be disappointed in this third.
Very disappointed at this stage, John. I agree with you there.
Sandhurst, it's all set up for them to really swoop in this last term that's coming up, just to take this game away from them. As a whistle on play, they might shoot a goal, Sam Thompson or Dalgleish.
It's interesting the way he's played since early in the game. He's changed his the way he's contesting with Hoskin and
handball to Clayton Holmes, who was running at the back door, and he's kicked it 70 metres there for a goal. Sorry, Norm, I can see it boiling in front of us there. As Clayton Holmes, he snuck up to the back door. Dalgleish, just a little handball, a little give, and it sailed through for a major. So that's a well-needed goal. They take back the lead, Eaglehawk, 7-8-50 to 6-8-44. We've gone 28 minutes almost here, almost three-quarter time. Pretty fresh has been to go football live.
Yes, as I was saying, Connor Dalgleish got the free kick there because he likes to get into a contest with Hoskin now and he's got the free kick more times than not.
Ball back in the middle this time. Hoskin gets a big punch away. Carragher, well, he just barreled through his own teammate. Little hands off. Ball on the outer side. Sankin 40 chips it forward. Polgat runs onto it for the Dragons. Around the corner he sees Coghlan. Ball boundary line too close. Over the line out of bounds for a throw-in on the arc of 50 on the outer side of famous Canterbury Park. We've played 28 minutes here in this third quarter. It is a 6-point ball game. The Borough lead by 6 points. They'd be happy now that they will take a lead probably into three-quarter time. Not long to go. Off the pack. Ball at ground level. Tarju was there, Conforti diving in over the top of Davis. A ball eventually in front of Thompson that was Ben, and forced over the line out of bounds for another throw-in. Probably 70 metres out from the Dragons' goal.
It's pretty strong breeze to the Simpsons right in. Dalgleish wins it for the Borough. A double-handed tap. He tapped it into the path of Hillier. Now they're up. Can they build something here? Holmes, it was clever. The tap to Sam Thompson. A 30-metre handball to Richard, who's standing on half forward. Mullins running beside him. Short pass, hits up Jared Geary. In the pocket, 30 metres out from goal. Jared Geary in the fake third pocket. He's standing underneath the light post. Then he goes around the body. It's one of those ones that we always see, and he's kicked a goal. He made it look easy, Jared Geary. And boy, that came from nowhere off half-back, didn't it, Watt? So all of a sudden they skip away with 2 goals in a couple of minutes. It is now 8-8-56, Eaglehawk. They lead 6-8-44 Sandhurst. 30 minutes, third term. Footy Fresh is Bendigo Football Live.
Yes, a long kick from the half-back, John, that came to Darcy Richards, who fired out a long handball to a running Wheeler, who made no mistake with a lovely pass to John Geary on the lead.
40 minutes gone. Ball back in the middle. Thrown up in the air, taken out by Hoskin, but again, off the wing is Wheeler, inside forward 50, got over the back. Well, Nelly was there, couldn't take the mark, ball at ground level. Now there's going to be a free kick, and it's going to end up with Maxted for the Dragons. Yep, a little high, and Cody Maxted, who's gone deep into defence in this last couple of minutes of this quarter.
Jared Geary's done his shoulder.
It looks like it's a dislocated shoulder. Now he had battles with that at St Kilda.
He did. And the ball, there he is, kicking it long, got the centre wing. There's the siren here at three-quarter time at famous Canterbury Park, the Dragons and the Borough, and it is the Borough by 2 goals, 8-8-56. They lead Sandhurst 6-8-48.
And also down at Gisborne, it's 2016-136, the Bulldogs against Maryborough 17-13. At Camp Reserve, Castlemaine Trail 44-28.
It feels like home, it feels like home. Berry plant, it feels like home. A place for you, a place for now. And Berry plant will show you how. Turn the key and flick the light. Bendigo, you know it's right. Feels like home, it feels like home. Berry plant, it feels like It feels like home, it feels like home. Berry plant, it feels like home. A place for you, a place for now. And berry plant will show you how. Turn the key and flick the light. Bendigo, you know it's right. Feels like home, it feels like home. Berry plant, it feels like home.
Point ball game.
feels like home, it feels like home. Berry plant, it feels like home. A place for you, a place for now. And berry plant will